Hi, this is Margaret from Margaret's Crafts. I want to share with you my Project Life album, weeks 10 through 13. This is my week 10 setup. It starts March 3rd, 2013, and different household things that I did around the house. I forgot to print out one picture, but I left what it is on there, and I have to go and pick up another stack of photos that I have printed. This one is, I used to have smaller baskets on top of the refrigerator to hold some of our things, but the baskets were so small, so what I did was I went up, took those baskets down, cleaned the top of the refrigerator real good, and I found these really large wicker baskets. I got 2 large ones and then 2 like medium ones. And the large ones I have to the back, and I hold like our snacks and stuff goes in one basket, and then the other basket has like our extra, our cereal and, you know, breakfast food or something like that. Another little basket I have all, because I have a bunch of flashlights. Whenever I find a flashlight, I buy it. So I have a bunch of flashlights in the one basket. So if something happens, it's right in the front on top of the refrigerator. You can grab the basket and it has flashlights in it. And the other basket I have for like our combs and brushes and anything to do with our hair, I have it in that basket there. And then I wanted to, this week I was doing a lot of videotaping, so I just showed my setup with my camera and my Cricut because I was videotaping. And the one that goes here is the progress of my husband's foot saga, as I call it. And I just journaled all on one large card, and then I put little arrows and left a space in between for which one it goes to. I already journaled about my husband's foot because I already have the picture. It goes in this direction here, and I have it set up. This one I took a little doily and put behind there, and then I cut the doily in half and put it on the side along with the flower, half-cut flower, and then this one has a whole-cut flower of the 2 different backgrounds that I'm using. And then I use like some flat gems. I used a glitter thicker, and I cut it out like a banner and put the banner on there for my heading. Week 11 was another busy week. I had showed how I had got this cart that I'm using for my Project Life, and I have it all organized now with like my papers are in one section, the drawers I have all divided up, and then my little Project Life container that I had made, I have it on top. This is for week 11, and I did a verse up here. It says, "Love is the master key, which," I gotta turn it around. "Love is the master key which opens the gates of happiness." And that's just a stamp I had, and I inked it in a gold ink and stamped it down. I did my journalings for each of my cards, and if you saw in my previous video, I had found these brads that had arrows and fingers on them. Well, I took different packages and I used the arrows for my direction for my journaling card to go with this picture. We had to make another trip to Cleveland, so there's a picture of that, and it's going in that direction, and that tells about our trip. And this is, we had to get I put a desk up in my room that my husband's, so that my husband's oxygen concentrator and the CPAP can fit up underneath it. So this tells about the desk, where I got it, and why I got it. And then it goes on to week 12. Week 12, I had put a verse up here that I found. Be happy, be bright, be you. And then I put a butterfly for it. I had got new bedding for my bed. Since I was doing this like overall cleaning, the spring cleaning I started in my bedroom. I had washed, you know, I took the curtains down and washed them. I have a quilt on my wall. I took it down and washed it. And then I bought myself some new beddings and pillow shams and dust ruffles and stuff to put on my bed. So this one, I have the little arrow that I used, that tonic punch, and made an arrow to go up for this journaling. in this one down here, I usually have my hair braided, but every several years, I think it was like close to 4 years this time, I took my hair down. I leave it down for a couple weeks or so. This is the longest I've left it down. I think it was like 3 weeks. I got to get it braided back up. And I just wanted to show a picture of me with my hair down. And then this is my husband's oxygen concentrator came in, and the way it fits up underneath the table, we had to take the table had one single drawer. And so once I took the drawer out, the height of the concentrator can fit right up underneath there, so I haven't used the drawer. And then it's CPAP and everything fits right up underneath the desk, and so we still have the top of the desk we could use. And the journaling for that one goes here. And then I just had this from one of my paper packs that I had bought in a haul. That's week 12. My last week to share with you is week 13. I did 10, 11, 12. Week 13. Week 13 I decided that I wanted to increase my Etsy sales, because I have an Etsy shop where I sell some of my items that I make on there. And a lot of people were asking me about my die cuts, if I make them to sell. So I started packaging up some of my die cuts. And this is the first time I started doing that. So I had made a little label with my Etsy, Etsy shop address. And then I had made like a little business card that I'll like drop down in there, so if anybody need anything else. And I had bought a binder that I'm trying to keep like all my notes for my Etsy shop, my blog, my YouTube channel. Everything is going into the one binder. So I'm keeping it all. So I had purchased the binder. I had found it on clearance at Target. I wanted a green one. I had a green one, but the clasps in it kept messing up, so I didn't use it. And I had made my dividers, and I was just showing my binder that I had made that week. And this talks about all the stuff that I did that week, with making the business cards and getting the binder and making up the binder and separating it and making the die cuts. And so this was week 13, and I wanted some cream color thickers, because I usually use thickers for my heading, but I didn't have any. So what I did was I used my Tim Holtz, that big die, and I cut them out. I ran them through the Cuttle Bug to emboss it, and so it kind of like stood out. Since the background is dotted, I used the Swiss dots on it, so it kind of matched my background. And then I took some scraps of my background paper and wrote the 13 for the week. And then I put over this side all business, because that's what I did. That's what this week was. I was working on the Etsy shop and getting things for the Etsy shop and my blog and my YouTube channel. And the way that I've been using these, I showed you before how I write everything down, everything we do in my my planner that stays at home. And then I decided to, if you noticed before, I had these, I just took a piece of, cardstock here that I had used, and I would just draw in there for which week and what to do in that week. And then I would just stick this in my binder. Well, then I came up with this method. I used one of those Martha Stewart binders that I had found on sale real cheap at Staples. And the first few pages I did out of cardstock. And I just took a piece of chipboard, cut into a square, and I made a square, and I separated it for all the different types of page protectors I have. Because I like to switch up my page protectors to make my album look all different instead of having all the same ones. So I wanted to show all the ones I have, so when I want to do a page, I can look at it. And like I said before, this is how I was doing it before. Well, then I changed it. I made these up on the computer, and I just made a blank box, like you can see here, that doesn't have anything filled in on it. And then I did other boxes for the days of the week, Sunday, Monday, all the way down through Saturday. And then I did week and begin date, because I only put my begin date on them. So what I did for week 13, it began March 24th, 2013. And I picked the layout that I wanted it to be in. And this is the front, because I do mine 1 page per week. And so I got to know when I do my next one, it's going to be the back. So I just draw that picture that I drew in the opposite direction. And then now I know when I go to my next week, I get to choose, because this is going to be a front. I can see what pictures I took and pick out which page protector I want to use. So then I just mark the dates up underneath here. I go to my binder, I look in it, and anything that I have my PL written down, I write it down for that date, and then I may write a little note that goes along with it, so I can have that already for my journaling. So I did my week 13. This is my week 13, how it turned out, and this is how I have it written down. I have my journaling spot here. I have my week 13. I have what I have written up the side here. I have my new binder for Margaret's Crafts. I want to go in there. I want to put a copy of my business card that I had made to go in there. And then a picture of the package die cut that I had made. And so everything fit, and these are the days that I had worked on it on. And like I said, that was the front. So then I'm moving into week 14. I know is the back. So I just turned it over and I made a picture of exactly how it's going to look on the back. It has the long strip on this side. It has the 3 pictures going that way, and then the 2 pictures going up and down on that side. So that's exactly how it's going to go and look. I went back to my binder, looked up, the 31st to the 6th was that week. This is the back. Week 14 begins March 31st. Easter was that day. Then I wrote down that I have pictures of my boys and my dog with their Easter basket. And then on the 1st, I cleaned my desk off, so I know I want to put a picture of my desk on that one. And then we had to go back to Cleveland again, so I want to put another picture of Cleveland on that one. And that was all the main things that I want to include in my project life for that week. So that's how I have that one figured out. Now for week 15, I have week 15, it begins April 7th, and this is going to be the front. So I went back to my binder and I wrote everything down that was important. And then if you notice down at the bottom, I put a star if there's something really important about that week. Easter was that week, and my birthday was this week. So I know that I wanted everything. I put little notes about everything that I have with my project life for that week. And then I'll sit down after I look at my pictures, and I'll see which one of my page protectors, because now I have the sample, which one of my page protectors will work perfect for that week. And I could just pick it out, draw my little page protector in, draw my little page protector I put on the front. So whatever page protector I pick for that one. For the week 16, I'm going to draw the opposite side of how it looks on the back, so I know how I need to have my pictures fit into that category. That's all that I have to share with you today. I'm going to put a little pocket on here. I have one of those little repositionable pockets because I want to keep up with this little card. So when I do, if I get any different sizes, I can put them in there. And that's how I'm keeping up with my project life. It seems to be working out for me very well. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.